it's quite a great build. I think we've got 11 vehicles to show you, so I'm just going to try and highlight a few of the characteristics of each. Coming on behind me, to begin with, we have 3 American tanks. We have got the M47. It was good in its time, but it was getting a bit dated, and the M46 was showing similar characteristics. Lots of Pershing parts there, and actually the same gun, 19mm gun. Now in its time, that was a good gun. You remember the Pershing versus Hampton Malone, that 19mm gun. But against Soviet gun, really wasn't right. So the M47 behind me has been beautifully installed by its owner, Matt Pyle, and we have the secret, we have an M47, and Matt will be able to put ours back into running condition for Tank Fest next year. M47, they were working on a replacement of the M46. I think it was the T24. It wasn't ready. There was no problem. What was ready was a turret and a new 19mm gun. So what they did there was to take the turret off the T24 and put it onto the existing hull, the M47. Realised what it stopped at. It was totally in service for about 10 years. But, secondary life, once the M47 had been written off by the US Army, it was supplied to quite a number of other armies, particularly NATO, in Seattle, and it became a real, the backbone of a lot of Western Allied tank divisions, from a very famous tanker. Certainly Arnold Schwarzenegger actually served his time on national service in an Austrian army M47, which he subsequently, because he has got quite a lot of money, let's face it, he actually bought just behind the M47, tank, the fairly multicoloured tank immediately behind me. That is the M60. It's the US Army's second generation main battle tank. So we're moving from an era where we have different types of tank. We're aware of the IS-3 T10. standing tank that we have in this, certainly the British World at the time, things like the Chieftain. Let's put more armour on. Let's give it a bigger gun. The German army, the Bundeswehr, their opinion was, quote, armour, firepower, mobility. The Leopard has been around for quite a long time. Leopard 1, we're going on to Leopard 2, obviously. There is a tank from the other side of the Iron Curtain, the T-72M. That's a classic T-tank. It is let's give away to Mr. Pardon, his M47 as he comes past. T-tanks are generally pretty low to the ground. The number of crews used, so in something like a T, any sort of normal Western tank, you've got 4 crew. In T-72, that's reduced to 3, because they actually put in an auto loader. And as you can see, it is very low to the ground indeed. It is quite nimble, 40 odd miles an hour. I spoke to a friend of mine who'd been a crewman in East Germany, T-72s, and he said, well, we were looking through your T-tanks and we couldn't understand why you were building such big. We've got the M60 just coming in, as I said, a very long-lived tank this. Very good to crew, nice roomy turret. 105mm gun. Notice some small bulges on either side of the turret. Those are carbon for a binocular stereoscopic rangefinder. You get the gunnery graticle, and then you get an image of the target. And the idea is to superimpose the two. Problem is that if you haven't got perfect eyesight, if you have any sort of problem. So it was only in service for about 10 years. They only made about 300 of them, so they're relatively rare. But did see service with US Army, US Marine Corps, and it's just a wonderful looking tank, if I get away from the technicalities. Only do maximum speed on the road of around about 23 miles an hour. So that's actually pretty sluggish. Most main battle tanks will give you at least 30, if not more, miles an hour on the road. First of the challenges. Came to service in the mid-1970s. Saw us through first Gulf. It's actually it's almost an accidental tank. We were working on a tank design called MBT-80, main battle tank 80. At the same time, we were working on a tank called Sher, the Shah of Iran. The MBT-80 probably wound up. Sher was T-72. Now that's fine, it's well down inside the tank until you got hit by something like a top tank. And we can talk about Gary. Hit that magazine and detonate the rounds, and it will blow the turret 100 feet into the air. That's what's happening to an awful lot of Russian tanks early stages of the war. Now the last tank I've shown you the elected over on the far side of the arena, that rather lovely thing with a French flag on it, that is AFVs 30, and that is French light tank. It is a design basically just after World War II, and it's how you put very big guns. The top half and the bottom half operate separately, and it has a revolver type magazine. We have 3 current British Army vehicles. So we have the Scimitar, part of the CVRT, Combat Vehicle Reconnaissance Tracking Range, behind the Scimitar, and then behind that, the vehicle with a powered trailer, the all-terrain carrier. The Scimitar coming around very, very quickly. Aluminium armour, designed for reconnaissance. That is capable of around about 60 miles an hour on the road. 60 is about the almost 60 miles an hour. Behind that Bulldog, which is an armoured personnel carrier. The peculiar thing about Bulldog is it's an adapted version of something called the FV432.